Tyjason Penn Joseph, widely known as DYP, an artist and producer at Productions 758, recently released a song titled Play More Local. In this track, he directly calls out programmers and DJs to prioritize local artists on radio stations. In an interview with NBC Prime, DYP explained that the limited airtime for local music stems from inadequate programming. He stated,
"The program directors would be the ones to say, well, look, guess what, we're going," because remember the DJs, they come to work and they just do what they have to do. They ask them to play varieties and stuff like that. But again, if we have the carnival switch, we could encourage the DJs to play, especially more local music. And that's what it's about. Play more local.
He also acknowledged some positive developments this year, noting that local artists are gaining more attention than in previous years. To young artists facing the challenge of getting airtime, DYP offered advice.
Pay attention to the detail of your music. Check on your lyrical content, check on the rhythms that you sing on, the mixing, the mastering. Just make sure those things are up to standard, and most importantly, the marketing of your music, the publishing, the distribution, because that's what's going to get you out there.
Additionally, he urged programmers and DJs to play their part by supporting local talent and fostering industry growth. Eastern Caribbean Collective Organization for Music Rights, ECHO CEO Martin James, also weighed in on the matter, emphasizing that there is room for improvement.
I agree, not enough attention is being given to the local creators or the local artists. Not enough. There is, and I want to commend some stations or broadcasters really who allocate a day, who allocate hours, 2 hours, or allocate a particular show to local content being aired. But there's still room, a lot more of that needs to be done. So I am in agreement that there's room for improvement in that regard.
James pointed out a significant issue. Many local radio stations are operating without proper licensing, which affects artists' rights and compensations. He explained that broadcasters are legally required to obtain a copyright clearance or license from ECHO to play copyrighted music.
That copyright license would give you the right to the reproduction right of the broadcast, for you to broadcast, and two, the right to go ahead and, the right to play copyrighted music, broadcast copyrighted music in public. I want to call on all those broadcasters who are not compliant with the laws of the land to become compliant.
James expressed that proper licensing and support would enable artists to receive fair compensation and gain more exposure, encouraging them to produce more music. He highlighted that today's artists have significantly improved in quality compared to the past. Addressing DJs and other industry stakeholders, James urged them to be more mindful of the content they play, especially with carnival season nearing. He emphasized giving more attention to local artists and reducing repetitive playlists of foreign songs. Finally, James suggested that government legislation could mandate a minimum percentage of local music on radio stations, similar to policies in countries like Canada and South Korea. Such measures could help retain more revenue within the local economy and promote the growth of the music industry. Kayla Edwin, NBC Prime.